Welcome to Sunshine Softball Association, and it's not so sunny, but it is warm tonight. We've got Hornets versus Gators. So Hornets batting first tonight, and we'll just rip through the field as they start the play. So we've got Hunter pitching to Leo, Nathan at first base, Ethan at second, Dante at shortstop, Mitch at third base, Owen left field, Will in centre, and Bailey in right, and Jack up to the plate for the first batter for the Hornets tonight. And called strike straight up there. I think new blue umpire tonight, first time down to this competition. So that's good. So 1 strike, 1 ball. Tonight on the menu, we've got a special catering event tonight. So we're raising money for the under-16 boys Victorian team. So if you are here or about to come down for dinner, then there's hamburgers and snags and bread and lots of other goodies on sale to raise money for their trip to Perth. Either early next year or later this year. I think it's early next year. So ground ball, just a little fun ball out to first baseman there, and that sees Jack make it to first on that error. So this will be Nolan up as the second batter for the Hornets tonight. A swing and a miss for a strike, and Jack picks up the steal to second base. There's a little bit of a breeze coming in tonight, but look, it's definitely still nice and warm here. Just potentially a pass ball there. The scorers are sitting a bit far away from me. Can't quite tell what they've scored it at. I think they're still talking. But that gets Jack a steal to third base. So if you're just joining us now, this is the first couple of pitches. Second batter for the Hornets, and we've got a runner on 3. So yeah, I don't think that was a wild pitch either. That'll be a pass ball, I think. Hunter's putting a bit of heat in here. And I think we'll have a young catcher on tonight. So that brings up the first run for the Hornets. And the count will be 2 balls, 1 strike. And that'll be his third, and 2 and 2. And a swing and a miss for the first out for the Hornets tonight. So Lockie Hughes up as the third batter tonight for the Hornets. If you're just tuning into the live stream now, just a reminder, we are looking for sponsors. So the beautiful live stream and all that great camera work is brought to us from Space Quake Sports. And if you're watching on Facebook, maybe jump onto YouTube and get it in HD on the big screen. So it'll be 1 ball, 1 strike on Lockie. Yeah. So ground ball there from Lockie, straight out to a first baseman, and that's put out. So 2 out for the Hornets, 1 run on the board though, and this will be Marcus up to bat. pretty low there for a first ball on Marcus. Yeah, great pitch there from Hunter. Just up above Marcus's knees there for a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out and 1 runner in. High pitch there. I think Marcus was thinking that was okay to leave, but he's picked up the second strike on him. And fouled that one off. Yeah, high wild pitch there from Hunter. Yeah, straight down the middle and picks up the third out. So that's the end of our first dig for the Hornets tonight. So the score is 1, and yeah, Gators yet to bat, so they'll be up shortly. Go through the field positions in a moment as soon as my score updates. And that's probably a call out. If you are sitting at home and you want to see the stats and the play-by-plays, the game is being scored on iScore. You can find it if you go to iScore Central and search for either Gators 2025 or Hornets 2025 in the Find a Game field, and that should pop up for you, and you'll be able to see all the stats as it goes and see what the scorers think's going on. As I said before, the game is on YouTube. That's our primary destination at Spacequake Sports, so it's in HD, good on the big telly, but we're also streaming to Facebook as well. If you are wondering how we're putting on a great live streaming event like this, well, we need some help. We are looking for sponsors. We've got plenty of real estate on the fence around the diamond in camera view to whack up your company sign if you want to do some sponsorship. We can talk to you about your company in this time frame in between digs, or we can run an ad if you do happen to have some. Definitely looking for some help for this competition. So, first batter up tonight for the Gators, Will Cronk. I'm just waiting for the field positions to refresh, but it looks like it's Marcus pitching. And Will just fouls that first one off. Fouls that second one off, so 2 strikes on Will. If we just go through the field, so it's Marcus pitching to Nate, White at first base, Nolan at second base, Noah at shortstop, Lockie at third base, Alex left field, Jack centre field, and Lincoln in right field. That one's in the dirt for a wild pitch, but no runners, so no harm. 1 ball, 2 strikes. one wild pitch there, so it brings up the second ball, so 2 and 2. If you're wondering what this competition's about, this is part of our, I guess, development for our state teams. So we've got 3 teams that play in the competition. So 2 playing tonight and 1 down in the back diamond training. So swing and a miss there, drop third strike, but Will Cronk's out. So the players are drawn from our under 16, under 18 and some of our under 23 players. So a great way to give them some game time together, and for the younger age group to play against the older men. And then from a training perspective on the every third week when they're not playing, then they're training as a group as well. So there's some of the more senior players and coaches with the younger players. Looked to be a good pitch there from Marcus, but called the ball. So this is Leo Wells batting number 2 for the Gators tonight. Marcus hasn't quite found his rhythm yet. And picks up a called strike on that one. So that's 3 balls, 1 strike. We've had 1 out and no runs on the board yet for Gators. So picks up the walk there for Leo. And next batter up, number 3 for the Gators will be Ethan, Marcus's brother. Yeah, so attempted pick off there, but not quick enough. Slower pitch there, but probably a wild pitch. And so Leo picks up the steal to second base. I think if I was scoring that, it'd be a wild pitch. But we'll check and see what we get on iScore shortly. And a swing and miss. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out and a runner on 2. Fouled that one off over the fence. He got onto that one, but she's definitely popped up high out towards left field. Bit of swirl there, but safely taken by Alex Francis. So 2 out for the Gators. We've got Will Cronk coming on as a runner for Leo. That'll be catcher's rule. And I think this might be... Dante up to bat. So swing and a miss there. So foul ball there. There'll be 2 strikes. He's just come off the bat there. Foul ball into the catcher's mask. So the count will still be no balls, 2 strikes. So we drop 3rd strike. He's made it home, and then on the throwing error, or Will Cronker's come home on the throwing error. So we should get a bit of an action replay there. So yeah, the throw out to first base, just a fumble there, and Will Cronker's taking that opportunity to get home. So that ties up the score 1 each, and Hunter up to bat next for the Gators. Still 1 out in hand. Yeah, great pitch there from Marcus. Picks up the called strike. Goes the steal. So that's Dante on second base now. Plenty of time. Great camera work there. So 2 balls, 1 strike. No one down in the dirt. 3 balls, 1 strike. And Hunter picks up the walk. So we've got runners now for Gators on 1 and 3. And next up to the plate, I think, is Nathan. We've had a DR come on for Hunter. And just takes the opportunity to steal there. So runners on 2 and 3. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Gators haven't had much luck in this competition so far. They started quite well, but haven't, I think, successfully completed a win. So they'll definitely be looking for that tonight. And that's the 3rd strike, and he's out. So at the end of the 1st inning, the score is 1 each. If you're sitting at home and you've been waiting for the traffic to die down before you come down to Sunshine, now's a good time. As I said before, we're raising money for the under-16 boys team tonight. So the parents here catering tonight. So the barbies are going strong. There's hamburgers and snags and I think plenty of biscuits and other sweet treats on sale to raise money. It is the more expensive trip. They're off to Perth. So they definitely need all the help they can get. So if you are close by, watching a bit of softball at home, maybe come down here and watch it. It's still pretty warm. All right, I don't think there's been any changes to the fielding position for the Gators. I think White is up to the plate to bat for the Hornets. So just a reminder, it's 1-1. Start of the second dig. Yeah, so White's got beautifully on that for a line drive, but the second baseman sweeps over and gets the line out. So this will be Noah Galland up to the plate to bat. I think Noah's playing shortstop tonight. Yeah, great pitch there from Hunter and picks up called strike. Two. Just fouls that one off. So count snowballs, 2 strikes and 1 out. You can just hear that wind picking up a little bit on the microphone, but it's still a warm wind. Swing and a miss for the 3rd strike. So 2 outs. This will be Alex Francis up to the plate. Down low into the dirt there, and I reckon Blue picked up one in the chest. Just a wild pitch there from Hunter. So we 2 balls, no strikes. And brings up a strike there on the swing. 3 balls, 1 strike, and 2 outs. No runs yet this dig, or this inning, in fact. Picks up a walk. So this will be our catcher tonight, Nate. The Hornets catcher, that is. Up to bat in the 8th position tonight. Yes, it picks up a strike, and the Hornets pick up a steal to second base. Wild pitch there from Hunter as it picks up the steal to third base. So I think that'll be 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on 3. No runs scored this inning yet, and the score is tied up 1 each. Three balls, 1 strike. Yeah, so wild pitch there, and great opportunity for the Hornets. Pick up the second run of the evening. So this will be the 9th batter for the Hornets, Lincoln. Got a runner on 1. The Hornets out in front, 2-1. A low pitch there into the dirt, and a good base steal there out to second. So it'll be 2 balls, 1 strike. To be a good pitch there, but blew unmoved. So I think that'll be 3 balls, 1 strike. The swing and a miss brings up a full count on Lincoln, but Alex has made his way around to third base. So in scoring position here, Hornets looking to extend their lead. So Lincoln picks up with a walk, and we'll be back to the top of the order here for the Hornets. Haven't seen Jack have a big hit for a little while, but he is known to put a few over the fence, and I'm sure he'll be looking for that opportunity now. Yeah, so straight out over the head of centre field and over the fence. So brings home 2 runners as well as himself and extends the Hornets' lead. Great piece of work there from Jack. We've probably got a replay coming up. Yeah, so look, he nailed that one. Perfect trajectory, straight over, way over centre field's head. So that puts the Hornets at 5-1. I think this will be Noah batting in the number 2 position for the Hornets now. No, Nolan. My apologies. And a swing and a miss. So 1 ball, 1 strike. So drop 3rd strike there. And out at first base. So a great dig there from the Hornets. They extended their lead by 4 runs. So the score's 5-1. Gators are back into bat now. I think they'll be down towards the bottom of their order, so I think it's Mitch Kaplan leading off for the Gators in this second dig. If you are tuned in watching on Facebook and you've got a big screen telly, now'd be the time to jump over to YouTube and watch it in high definition on the Spacequake channel, and you'll get to see all of that great softball action and great camera work from Spacequake. If you're wondering how we're paying for this, well, we need your help. Would you like to see your sign in camera? Come and talk to the Sunshine Softball Association about how we can put your sign up on this fence and you help us out with our live streams. We can talk about you during the live stream. We can play your ads. Plenty of opportunities. Get a bit of advertising happening. Doesn't look like we've got any change to the Hornets field. Little hit there, but up a bit too high and safely taken by Lockie at 3rd base. So that was Mitchell, caught out by his brother Lockie at 3rd. I'm sure there'll be some commentary about that later. Oh, it's already happening. Bit of chirping going on. So Owen up to bat. Watches that one goes by, and Marcus picks up a called strike for that. So Gators really need some runs here. They don't want to let the Hornets run away from them here tonight. think it'll be 2 balls and 1 strike. His knees are a bit higher than that, so picks up another ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. And he gets the walk, makes the turn, looking for the opportunity, but stays safe. This will be Bailey up to bat. So Gators still only 1 out. Got a runner now though. Wild pitch there from Marcus. And that brings up the steal to second base. So runner on 2. Swing and a miss there, and yeah, I'm not sure if that was a pass ball or a wild pitch, but that brought our runner around to third base. So 1 out. Runner on 3. No change to the score. So I think a little confusion there about what was going on. So our batter's out, but we were able to get our runner from third base home. So Gators pick up a run, and we're back to the top of the order. Will up to bat. Marcus seems to have lost some grip there. Ball's just popped out on the pitch. So it's been called a ball. Just over the top of his shoulders there for a second ball. Nice pitch there from Marcus. Oh. Bit of wind there, and we've lost our camera monitor. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Must have been 3 balls, and Wills picked up the walk. So 2 outs. Score is 5 Hornets, Gators 2. Will Cronk goes the steal there and picks up third base on just a little fumble there on the throw. Marcus has got a smile on his face, so still having fun. So this is Leo batting. Shapes up for the bunt, picks up a strike. Three strikes out. So it's the end of the second innings. Hornets out in front 5, but the Gators did manage to claw back a run then. So 5-2. We'll be back with the third inning shortly. So top of 3, no changes by the looks to the Gators' positions. And Lockie Hughes up to bat for the Hornets. Big swing and a miss. We did just tell Lockie that we needed a bit of camera action, so he needs to perform. So I guess he's trying. Yeah, looked to be a bit high, that one, but anyway, picks up the second strike. So no balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, just cuts that one out past third base. Picked up a hit there in the back. Not sure if it got his back or just clipped off the helmet. We might have to watch that on the replay. Nevertheless, he gets a slow walk to first base. Seems okay. Yeah, I think think it might have come off his chin guard. So Marcus up to the plate. Shaped up for the bunt, picks up the strike. Lockie's stolen second, and then I think he catches just a little wary about throwing the ball, so he picks up the third base steal as well. Good work there. That one into the dirt. So be 1 ball, 1 strike on Marcus. Hornets a nice little lead here, 5 to Gators 2. And we're just coming up on about halfway through the game, so that's about 45 minutes of game time. If you've never watched before, we do have a hard stop at 8:30. It's a school night for a bunch of these young men. So, yeah, the game will finish then no matter what. And so what we'd normally see about now is that coaches, if they're running a bit of a bench, giving some of their other players an opportunity as well. So, great pitch there from Hunter. So that'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes. He's popped that one up pretty high, out towards first base in foul territory, and he's just let that fall out of the glove. So a bit unlucky there. So count still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Look at that camera shot over the pitcher's shoulder. Beautiful. And look at that fence real estate where your sign could be if you're interested in sponsoring our live streams. That one down in the dirt. So wild pitch. And Lockie Hughes gets home on that wild pitch. So Hornets just extending their lead a little. So that'll be 6-2. So still no outs. Full count here on Marcus. And he gets a walk. So Gators coach just calling time. Not sure if he's going to do a pitcher change here. Now would be the right time. Share the love around, share the development opportunity. Not sure who else the Gators have got tonight, though. They'd normally be running Matt Bedwell as well, but he doesn't appear to be here tonight. So he's one of our under-23 state pitchers. So it looks like Hunter's staying on the plate. And this will be Wyatt up to bat for the Hornets now. So no mucking around with that. Pops that one up and taken at third base by Mitch, who's then tried to pick up Marcus on first base but doesn't get the pick up or pick off. It was a good throw though. Just bounced into our first baseman. So this will be Noah Gallen batting. Marcus has picked up the steal to second base there. So 1 ball, no strikes. Slow pitch there from Hunter, just off to the side of the plate. So 2 balls, no strikes. Three balls, no strikes. Catcher just coming out there, making sure Marcus is feeling unsafe about an attempted steal, sends him back to the second base. Down around his knees, let that one go, thinking he was okay, but it's a called strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Yeah, definitely swung on that one. So full count. Gets the walk. So Hornets sitting there with runners on 1 and 2. Just seeing who we've got up to bat now. Oh, nice little bunt there. Mitch picks that one up and gets the out, but he's done his job. Marcus gets home. Yeah, so we'll just watch that on the replay and see what happened. But yeah, definitely an out there for the Gators and the Hornets. So just bunted that one instead of in front of the plate out towards third baseman Mitch, who'd come in. He gets the throw out to the first baseman and picks up the lead. Well, picks up the batter. But Marcus managed to get home and score another run. So the score's sitting at Hornets 7, Gators 2. There are 2 outs now, though. And this will be Nate Brunning batting now. Still got a runner on 2. So that'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, and we've picked up the steal there for the 3rd out. So we'll get that on action replay in a minute. So I think that was Noah stealing from 2nd to 3rd. And yeah, great throw there out to Mitch at 3rd base and an easy tag. So Gators into bat now. We might see a few changes here in a minute. But Hornets out in front, 7, Gators 2. Does look like there's a pitcher change here. Looks like Wyatt Shanahan's coming in for the Hornets. Oh, it's a lot of work for the Gators to be doing now if they want to get back into this game. So, Ethan Ainsley up to the plate. And we've definitely had a few changes, so I'll go through the field changes shortly. Swing and a miss there from Ethan, so 1 ball, 1 strike. So White Shanahan pitching to Nate. I think Nate was still catching before. Jack at first base, Nolan second, Noah at shortstop and Lockie at third. Maybe no changes there. Alex left field, Marcus Ainsley in centre field and Finn in right field. Swing and a miss there from Ethan, so 2 balls, 2 strikes. His mates in the dugout giving him a bit of a cheer. Ball pitch there from White, luckily no runners. Full count. So Ethan very quick on his feet there. It was a ground ball out to third base, and maybe Lockie just not quick enough picking it up, but I must say I don't think I've seen Ethan move that quick for some time. Yep, just juggle the ball, and that was enough to see Ethan safely home, well, safely to first base. Yeah, great hit. He's done his job. This will be Dante up to bat. Shapes up for the bunt. And Ethan takes the opportunity to steal second. Let that one go. And so that'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes. He fouls that one off. Ground ball, safely picked up by the pitcher and batter out. So 1-3. Did do his job though, so moves our runner around to third base. Hunter, the Gators pitcher tonight, up for a bat. So last at bat, Hunter picked up a walk. Slow rise ball there from White, really made him swing. It'll be 2 balls, 1 strike. Pops that one out over onto the roof of the clubhouse. The bottom of the third, we've got about 25 minutes left. And the Gators have got a fair bit of ground still to make up. So the score's still sitting at Hornets 7, Gators 2. So full count. Oh, Hunter thought he was getting the walk, but instead he's getting the slower walk back to the dugout. So Gators no change to the scoreboard yet this dig. 2 outs. Game just starting to slip away. No balls, 2 strikes. Slow pitch there and he's held his swing. Oh, question was asked and the line umpire has decided he in fact swung. So no additional runs in for the Gators. So that's the end of the third innings. Probably not where they wanted to be. There is still time though, so about 25 minutes of gameplay to go. It's still relatively pleasant here. Hasn't got too cold yet. Sun is starting to go down. Looks like we've got a pitching change for the Gators. So once all of those changes roll through an ice score, I will update you to any changes to fielding. So up to the plate for the Hornets is Nate Rooney. We've had to change the pitches, but I haven't seen the field update yet, so I'm not quite sure who's pitching yet. One of the younger fellows. All right, so it looks like it's Owen Blythe. And he's thrown to Leo Wells. So that takes Hunter, who was pitching around to first base. Ethan Ainsley in second. Dante still in shortstop. Mitch in third base. Ruben left field. Will Cronk centre field. And Bailey Brister in right field. So there'll be 3 balls, 1 strike. And yeah, Hornets already out in the lead, so 7-2. But they'll be looking to increase that this dick. Picks up a walk. And Finn up to bat. I think this will be Finn's first bat of the night. Yeah, I thought that one was just below his knees, but being called a strike. So just a pass ball there, and Nate takes the opportunity to pick up a steal to second. Two balls, 1 strike. So put out there on first base. It does move his runner around to third base. So back to the top of the order here for the Hornets. You might remember last bat for Jack. He hit a beautiful home run straight over the head of centre field. Got 2 RBIs as well, I think, and this time he's got an opportunity for another one. That ball down to the dirt, so wild pitch, and Nate gets home. So Hornets extend their lead, 8-2. Pops that one up high. So there's an opportunity here for the catcher, and he picks it up. So great out there for the Gators. That's just what they need, given Jack put a fair few runs on them last at bat. So 2 outs. So Nolan just puts that one past the pitcher out to shortstop, but an easy out, 6-3. So that's exactly what the Gators needed. It'd be better if there was no run scored, but nevertheless, they didn't let them get too far away. So the score's 8-2. We've got a good 17 minutes of gameplay here. So if the Gators can string together some nice safe hits, they've got a chance to get back into this game. I can't see any changes to the field. We're about middle of the way through the Gators batting lineup. I think we'll have had a change here. Will either be Nathan or Ruben coming into bat. Or perhaps I'm completely wrong and it's Mitch. All right, so Mitchell up to bat. I think this will be his second bat of the night. You might remember at his first bat, his brother Lockie picked up a nice little catch on him, put him straight out. Definitely looking to make amends, so big swing there, but no ding, and picks up the first strike. Fouls that one off. So no balls, 2 strikes. Slower pitch there from White and in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just cuts that one out past third base. Foul ball. One ball, 2 strikes. A slower pitch there. 2-2. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Mitchell's got onto that one, sending it out towards left field. Not quite enough oomph to get it over the fence, so taken there at left field. So that'll be Alex Francis who's picked up the catch there. So no joy for Mitch tonight. Couple of hits, both caught. So this will be Owen Blythe up for a bat. Currently pitching for the Gators as well. I think this might be Owen's first. Oh no, he's had a bat tonight and he's picked up a walk. Goes the bunt there, and Jack safely secures that ball from the ground and gets the out. So things not going the way the Gators need them to go. 2 out. This will be Bailey up for a bat. We don't even have a runner. So Gators definitely need to do something different here. Stretching for a swing and a miss. and that's the third strike. So that's the end of the fourth inning. We've still got some game time. We've about 12 minutes left. So I'm assuming we'll still keep it on playing. So the score is Hornets 8, Gators 2. And we'll be back shortly with the closing 10 minutes of the game. Just remember, if you are close by or watching from the game, there's plenty of food on here, raising money for the under-16 boys team, Victorian team. So there's sausages, some chips, there's hamburgers, and there looks like there's a selection of biscuits and jams and other things for sale as well. All raising money to get the team to Perth. All right, so Hornets back into bat. Lockie Hughes up to the plate. Might remember at his last bat, he picked up a hit. Not sure if it was on the back or in his helmet, but he made it to first base anyway. So he's got a good handle on that one and sends it out towards right field. Thinks he was safe for the second base, and he did make it. So probably just caught the right bounce there on the throw. So nice double there for Lockie. So Marcus up to the plate. Yeah, slow ball there down in the dirt. So Lockie picks up a steal to third base on what I think was probably written down as a pass ball. So Marcus has had a strikeout and a walk tonight, so hasn't really got a good hit yet. One ball, no strikes. Lockie in scoring position on third base. Called strike. 1-1. Yeah, straight down the line there, but great take there from Mitch. And look, that picks up an out on his brother again, I think. We'll just watch the replay there. Yeah, so good take from Mitch. Home with the catcher, tagging out. Look, it looked like he drilled it, but yeah, great cover fielding there from Mitchell Hughes. So Wyatt up to bat. Big swing and a miss for a strike. So I think the score is actually 9. Oh no, it won't be 9-2. No change. He was out. Oh look, White's got onto that one, sent it out towards left field, and he's going for the double. Yeah, good running there, brings Marcus home. So extends Hornets' lead, 9-2. Good work. He didn't get a full hit on that one. It could have been over the fence. This is Noah batting. He's had a strikeout and a walk here tonight. And he nearly picked up hit by a pitch, but ducked out of the way in time. So 1 out, runner on 2. Wild pitch there. White picks up a steal to 3rd. Two balls, 2 strikes. And he picks up the walk. So you've got runners on 1 and 3 now. I think this is Alex to the plate. Pop that one out into just past right field. So he's going for 3. He might be going for the infield home run. Yeah, definitely great work there. So another 2 runs there, I think, for the Hornets. Proud young man there. We'll be hoping the scorers didn't score that as an error on right field. I don't think they will have. He was at full stretch, so he tried. Yeah, not quite there. Yeah, definitely scored as a home run, so good job. So the score is 12-2. Of course, we are top of 5, and we probably haven't got time to finish this inning, so the score might wind back a bit, but this is all about development for our young men here, so good game time. Oh, and he's got hold of that one, but so has left field, so caught there for the 2nd out. So 12-2, 2 outs I reckon we've got a minute or so of gameplay left, so this will be last batter. And this will be Finn up for a bat. One ball, one strike. So just a reminder, we'll be back here again next Tuesday at Sunshine. If you are in the area, come on down, support the canteen and the local teams. And if you can't make it down, tune into that live stream, and remember high definition on Space Quake's YouTube channel, or just watch it on Facebook if you're on your smaller mobile device. We are looking for sponsors to help out with the live stream. So if you've got a business and you want to see your name up in lights on the fence, or for us to talk about it, get in contact with the Sunshine Softball Association, and we'd be very happy to have you helping us out. That's time and game for tonight. We'll see you next Tuesday.